Alrighty fans, welcome back. It's your bird, Crush Hawk, and today we got something really special for you. So recently, the driver named Camden Murphy in the Power Rush truck did 103 miles per hour at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indiana. And so my thought was, let's take a monster truck here and see how it does at a basic race track. This isn't the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I'll have to look and see what this track is. Let's do a test run, and then we're going to do some tweaking to the settings, and we're going to see how fast we can get this monster truck going. Now, the tricky part is we do have some corners, as you can see here. My thought is, as we go faster, it's going to be harder to navigate these corners. But right now, I mean, it looks pretty stable. We aren't really out of control. We're doing a pretty comfortable speed, and we can definitely maintain this pace. So we're going to go around this corner real quick, and we're going to pull into the pits and start messing around with some settings. Now, I'm not an expert at gearing and figuring out how to make it go quicker, but I have some ideas. So let's jump in and see what we can make happen. Alright, so we need to go to tuning first. I think we want to make the ride height lower, so it's already at its lowest in the front. We make the rear lower. Let's go to the gearing. I think we want to turn these all down. So the differential, planetary, transfer case overdrive. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but first gear, second gear. I don't think we need to worry about reverse gear. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit apply, and I'm assuming with this setup we can break the 103 mile per hour mark, no problem. But I guess only time will tell. So once this loads, we're gonna hit the strip and see what we can break. Let's go! Alright, so right after I've passed the finish line, it's pretty much pedal to the metal, full throttle. I've noticed in the past, going around the corners, I actually go faster. And looks like we're topping out at 124 mile per hour. So that's a big improvement from what was it before, 74 mile per hour. Wow, look at this view, we're flying. That is pretty wild in this monster truck. It's definitely a little bit more sketchy as far as handling and maintaining control. So we're going to go ahead and pull into the pits here. I guess we're going to have to just make an emergency left turn. Yeah. Let's go tweak some more settings, shall we? Alright, picking up where we left off from last time. Let's go ahead and let's change the RPM limit. Let's make that higher. Looks like 9,000. Let's see what else. Yeah, airspeed for sure on the radiator. That'll definitely help. Guess that's all for now, so let's hit apply and away we go. And remember, we're not going to full pedal to the metal until we pass the starting line, maybe even a little bit after that. Alright, so we are just going to floor it here, and we're going to see what happens. Looks like we're already approaching what we were at, and we have just surpassed 124 mile per hour. We are pushing 135 mile per hour. We'll see on this back straightaway. Oh wow, we're almost up to 140. Ooh. Let's see how this corner comes out. I don't imagine... Oh wow, this is This is really touchy. Holy smokes. I don't know if I could do many laps with this setup. I mean, we were flying into the corner. I think I had to let off a little bit there. Doing 140, going into another corner. Back around to the straightaway. And you know what? Let's go ahead and pass the finish line and keep on going. Let's see if we can do another lap full speed. Oh no! We're losing it. Oh wow. We didn't flip over, probably due to the low ride height, but let's go ahead and get this puppy turned around and continue on. Alright, there we go. We're off again. Let's see just how fast we can go, and then we're gonna try to pull into the pits, making more adjustments after this this lap. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to in the cab. Wow. Imagine we're doing about 140 here. This is pretty wild. This is like not quite as fast as NASCAR, but it sure feels like it, a monster truck. So we're coming back up around the corner to the finish line. And oh, we are trying to pull into the pits. We'll see if we can hold on. There we go. Okay. So I'm not really sure what else we can adjust. Let's see, engine. We turn up the fuel volume. I already did the powertrain. Radiator, we could probably mess with it a little bit more, but I'm not sure it's going to make a difference. Effectiveness, yeah, we'll max that out. Let's see, supercharger. Yeah, generated pressure. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and hit apply, and I think, what did we get up to last lap? Last two laps, 143, 144. Let's go ahead and take off and see if we can surpass that. But I'm not so sure. We didn't really tune anything as far as engine-wise. Mainly just the radiator, right? So off we go. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to navigate these corners, man. It's like the suspension has left the building. It's not having any of this. I mean, if we could lower it a little bit more, I think that would be pretty good, but I'm not so sure. So, yeah, look at this view. I mean, the flags are just going wild. 140, 139. I think that's pretty much about maxed out. Let's see if we can pull into the pits. And as expected, looks like, oh, a little bit of oversteer, and we're in the grass. Man, if that grass could be deformed, it would be destroyed. Alright, back in the pits. Let's go back to tuning. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Well, I don't know, maybe the radiator coolant capacity and make the temperature lower, and supercharger. Let's see, I'll change that gear ratio down a bit, and yeah, I think that's probably good for the moment. Yeah, let's look a little bit harder. Oh yeah, the suspension. Yeah, we were complaining about that last round. Let's go ahead and turn the stiffness up. Why not? Let's see if this thing can get a little bit more stabilized, and we'll hit apply, and let's take this bad boy out again. Alright, so let's see if we can break 140 miles per hour, and let's see how it feels, because hitting the corners last couple of laps was pretty scary, not gonna lie. I mean, that suspension was not happy. Maxing out at 142 right now. Let's take a look at this corner. Oh wow, yeah, it's still pretty sketchy. I don't know if that was much of an improvement on the suspension. I guess we'll see if we can fly into the pits here and see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks like we were in a bit more control there, so maybe the suspension stiffness did help. Alrighty folks, that's a wrap. Thanks again for sticking around. If you have any ideas how we can improve the top speed, put them in the comments below, and we'll see you all in the next one.